The following is a live sports presentation on Glycon.
Glycon's coverage of Central Kentucky high school basketball starts now.
And a pleasant good evening live from Bourbon County High School at Central Kentucky High School basketball. Girls action tonight. Franklin County seeking their first win versus the Bourbon County Colonels. I'm Chris Labar and welcome to the show. Joining us tonight is Terrence Commodore, former EKU assistant and Mason County star. And these two teams have many commonalities, one of which is the youth they have on each sideline.
Yeah, both teams are really playing a lot of young players early on in the season. Interesting to see how that turns out for them. I think the earlier they play them, the more they can build the confidence up to help them long-term in the season.
Franklin County's tradition, they take a backseat to no one in Central Kentucky. 8 times they have won the 11th region, but this team looks a lot different than what Joey Thacker had over the last handful of years.
Yeah, they look a lot different. They've been dominant in years past. I think this year they're kind of rebuilding and establishing a new culture with a new coach on the staff. They have some young players, a lot of young talent, but they got to mold it.
We'll talk a lot about the young Flyers talent. Bourbon County, the opposition tonight. Kylie Highlander is their head coach in her 3rd season, and they're also young. Paisley Hutchinson, a nice player to build around.
Very nice player. She's leading them in scoring right now, and she's a very good player in the 10th region, one of the top ones. So it's very she's established herself as one of the top players to lead this team.
We'll take a look at tonight's players to watch. Franklin County has a couple. We'll start with Micaiah Wheeler. She's the lone returning regular from the team last year, averages 8 points per game, and one of the elder statesmen with a junior.
Yeah, she does a good job of getting them going on the defensive end as well. She's good on offense, but defensively she can be a big-time pest against other teams to allow them to have better offense.
We talked about Hutchison. We'll show you her numbers. Paisley, a sophomore, had a nice game versus Lloyd Memorial last Friday, a 20-point effort, and that gives her 13. And again, for a Bourbon County team that doesn't score the ball a lot, that's a nice luxury to have.
It's great to have. I mean, I think she's got to continue to put points on the board for them to be in a lot of these games that they have coming up on their schedule, and I think she's more than capable of doing it.
Thanks for joining us tonight live at Bourbon County High School on Glycon. Up next, we'll chat with the head coach of the Colonels, Kylie Highlander. We'll have that for you on the other side of this pause from Glycon.
Brought to you by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Get started.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Get started by finding the program that works for you at bluegrass.kctcs.edu. Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world.
Franklin County and Bourbon County and girls high school basketball action tonight. And we're going to talk with Kylie Highlander, third-year girls basketball coach of Bourbon County. Before we talk about this team, Kylie, you're coaching your alma mater. What is that like for you?
It's special. Growing up here, knowing a lot of the girls that have come through here, I try to make it mean a lot to these girls that are coming up. I've known a lot of these girls since they were little, and so now being able to see them play on the varsity floors is special to see. So I really enjoy it. My assistant coach also, she played here as well. She went and played at Union College, but both of our names, we're 1,000-point scorers. So our names are up there on the banner together. So it's special for us every day to be able to look at that and then coach these girls as well. Through 2 games, you're 1-1. How would you assess the first week of the season? The first game, we got out to a little rough start, kind of figuring out who we were. We have a lot of young girls with not a lot of varsity experience, so it was kind of working through some kinks. And I feel like we did a better job the next night. Our energy was a lot better, and I feel like we were kind of meshed a little bit better as a group, so I'm hoping we can kind of build on our game last Friday. We were supposed to have 4 games last week, but 2 of them got canceled because of the other teams. So we only got to play 2, but hopefully tonight we can kind of see where we're at, because this is probably going to be the best team that we've played so far in our 2 games so far. Yeah, Franklin County, a tradition-rich program, yet they're 0-2. And like you, Coach, they're a very young team. What do you know about these guys? We've seen a lot of these girls. I coach middle school also, so a lot of the girls on our team are middle school players, and we actually a month and a half ago were playing Elkhorn, their main starting point guard, the Taylor girl. She is a lot to handle, so we're very familiar with her. We actually played them 3 times this season in 8th grade. So her and the other 8th grader that starts, number 10, we're pretty familiar with her and their game, and they're good. So it's somebody that our younger girls have played a lot this season, and our older girls are familiar with the older girls as well, because they're in our conference for middle school. What do you want your program's identity to be? We've talked a lot about having high energy and good effort always. We're trying to be a more cohesive defensive group. Our offense is still kind of getting there, but we are younger. I think I would like for us to be strong on the defensive end and kind of let our defense turn into offense. So that's something that we're trying to improve this season. Paisley Hutchison is a sophomore. Your leading scorer had 20 versus Lloyd Memorial on Friday. What do you like best about her game? She did a great job on Friday of getting to the rim. That's what we've tried to kind of instill in them more, try to get the other team in foul trouble, go to the line and get your points that way. And she did a great job of that. She was 12 for 14 from the line. And that's something that we try to get all of our guards. They shoot the ball fairly well. We haven't yet, so we're due for a good game of shooting. But they shoot the ball fairly well, but I'm trying to, help them understand that when they get to the basket, that's just going to open up their outside shot a little bit more. So some of the plays that we run are trying to get the ball downhill. And we have a pretty strong rebounder in Reagan Ring. So if we do miss a layup, she's going to be in there and kind of clean that up for us. And we try to make sure that everything she gets around that rim, she's looking to put it back up herself and not dish it out. So she did a great job of getting to the rim. That's what I like the best about what she did on Friday. Good luck tonight. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's Kylie Highlander, third-year coach for the Bourbon County girls. We'll step aside and be right back after this from Glycod.
Welcome back to Bourbon County High School. Having some technical difficulties with our production. Let's talk a bit more about Kylie Highlander and coaching here, Terrence, where she not only was an assistant for a number of years, but also a former player. That has to mean a lot to a young lady to come back to where it all started.
Yeah, it's got to feel special for her to lead the program where she was a great player and stand out at, and just come back and try to build it up to where it needs to be. I mean, coaching the middle school and the high school has its advantages as well.
This Bourbon County team, Reagan Ring is another young lady that we'll talk a little bit more about, but through 2 games, averaging 14 rebounds a contest.
Yeah, that's big time at this level. I've watched her play a lot. I've actually followed a lot of middle school girls basketball, so I've seen her play a lot, and I think she's going to be a big-time player in the long run for them.
What do you look for from this team offensively, Terrence? Only averaging 46 points per ball game. How can they get more points on the board?
I think like Coach was saying, try to get in the lane, get downhill, get easy baskets for everyone, and make the extra pass and get open shots. I think this game is going to be important for them to dictate the tempo and execute their offense well in the half court.
We'll try this again here now. A commercial message from BCTC, and cross our fingers that the production works.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cardtown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cardtown Kia and CardtownKiaUSA.com.
Communication is really important on a team because you have to know what everybody's doing, even when it's not your job. You just really want to work as one unit, and whenever you can do that, the team is at its best. I think staying active helps me to be my best self by keeping me disciplined. Being able to look back whenever I go to bed at night, checking all the things off that I've done that day, it creates the best me. My name is Trent Noah, and I'm better without it.
With Fast Signs, create striking custom visuals that inspire pride district-wide. Fast Signs, make your statement.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Tonight's broadcast is authorized by Bourbon County High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Time now for tonight's game plan presented by Elite Building Products in Nicholasville. They're the right decision for your home. Terrence, what's the game plan for Franklin County?
I think Franklin County's game plan coming into tonight is to try to play a little faster to generate more offense for them. They have a great defensive team, and I think they can use that to their advantage to get some easy buckets and put a few more points on the board.
You talked about their backcourt being really the focal point and the strength of what they have on offense.
Yeah, they have two of the best guards you'll find. I mean, I know one of them's just an 8th grader, but she's extremely talented. And I think that's the strength for their team as Micaiah has a lot of experience playing in the regional tournament last year and should be there to lead them.
Also taking and, of course, making those quality shots. And for Bourbon Counties, they try to really control tempo. Very important for them tonight.
Yeah, I think it's very important for them to control the tempo, play their pace and their style, and that'll allow them to execute their offense better and get great shots against a great set defense that Franklin County plays.
As Franklin County tradition, it is laden with success. We'll talk more about the Flyers. We'll talk more about their first-year head coach. We'll have that for you on the other side of this pause. Live tonight from Bourbon County High School, it's Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Welcome back to Bourbon County High School, side of tonight's girls high school basketball action between the Franklin County Flyers and the Bourbon County Colonels. This is a Franklin County team that is awfully young, but you dial it back a bit, and what they've accomplished throughout their history, despite this 0-2 start, very, very impressive.
It's very impressive. They've been one of probably the best program in the 11th region over a long stretch. They had a very successful, legendary coach, and he decided to retire, so now Coach Hannaford has to kind of establish her identity and culture going forward and try to keep the dominance going.
Flyers lost just last night to GRC. They were down to 22-9 at the conclusion of the first quarter against a very solid GRC team. But the numbers about this Flyer program, 8 times they've won the 11th region, and they've not been held inside their district for 18 straight years. And certainly the makeup of this team leads you to believe they're going to be much better down the road than they are now.
Yeah, they'll get better and better as they go along. Once these young players get a lot of experience, they'll continue the tradition-rich program. I mean, they're extremely talented, just young right now.
So there is the new head coach, Madison Sanford. She is an alum of Franklin County and is actually an alum of Scott County, I beg your pardon, but spent a long time as an assistant under Joey Thacker, and I'm sure she learned an awful lot.
Yeah, I'm sure she had to learn a lot from him, and she experienced a lot of success being an assistant with him, and I think she'll continue that.
In terms of the Flyers' key players, Micaiah Taylor is their leading scorer, only an 8th grader, but 15 points per game through 2 games, and then we've discussed Micaiah Wheeler and then Adeline Taylor, 5'4" junior. But this is a team, man, oh man, they only have 9 tonight, and quite frankly, they may just play 7.
Yeah, they're going to rely on the Stars to play heavy minutes tonight. And like I said earlier, their backcourt is going to be what carries them.
This Flyer group, as Coach Sanford, take a look at her and what must be going through her mind. I know she's paid her dues to get this opportunity, and excited for her and what she's trying to build here.
Yeah, I know she's probably extremely excited, probably a little anxious. She just wants to get that first win under her belt, and then I think she'll be ready to roll after that.
So Franklin County versus Bourbon County. We've got about 9 minutes ahead of this matchup. We'll step aside. More coverage straight ahead live tonight from Bourbon County High School. We'll have more just after this pause. Live tonight on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Central Kentucky, don't be afraid of your pool water. Talk to the experts at Suntine Pools, your BioGuard dealer. For over 50 years, our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit our store for a full line of BioGuard products, equipment, and accessories. Have your swimming pool sparkling in no time. Visit Suntine Pools today.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Franklin County and Bourbon County tonight. Girls high school basketball action live tonight from Paris. Thanks to all of our great corporate partners tonight, as well as Bluegrass Community and Technical College for their support of tonight's live stream. So, Terrence, let's talk a bit more about this Bourbon County team. They're inexperienced, but they do have some fine players. Kendall Harden, an 8th grader, also Leah Hinkson, a 7th grader, both of whom will start tonight.
Yeah, I think Coach was talking about earlier, she has some great young building blocks to build on, and this will do nothing but give them great experience to have some long-term success. Her 2nd and 3rd leading scorers is 8th and 7th grader. I mean, what more could you ask for from them?
Bourbon County, their 3rd game. They opened the season December 1st, losing to Bryan Station 60-45, and then a thrilling win versus Lloyd Memorial on Friday, 47-45. Paisley Hutchinson with 20 points in that game, and then Reagan Ring, 9 points and 11 rebounds. And Ring really, I think, the wild card for this team because not many other players on the team can do what she does.
Yeah, she provides something, like you said, that not a lot of them can do. They really need her inside presence and rebounding to ultimately have the most success that they could possibly have.
Bourbon County will feature Gia Griffin. She is a 5'8 freshman, a transfer from Paris. Her role expects to increase as the season continues. She backed up Brooklyn White last year at Paris. Brooklyn now playing for Transylvania. And for Franklin County, 0-2 back in action last night, losing, as we told you, to George Rogers Clark, 65-32. And then in their season opener, they lost at Boyle County, where they have not had much success. Lost that game last Thursday, 56-45. And they're going to feature the 2 scorers, Taylor and Wheeler. And beyond that, you really have to get creative to find an abundance of points on that roster.
Yeah, I think that the rest of the ladies will rely on those 2 guards to create a lot of easy offense for them in order to be successful.
You've got a young lady, Lennon Comley, is a post player, 5'8 sophomore, and Haley Hazlett, an 8th grader. They're the 2 posts. And it is worth mentioning, however, that Franklin County will be without Taya Hogan with a meniscus injury. She had an injury a couple of weeks ago. She's due back in 6 or 7 weeks. So that's a young lady with some experience that will certainly help them when she comes back.
Yeah, I think they have to take advantage of her being out to allow some younger players to gain some valuable experience. So that way when she comes back, they have a lot more depth.
Starting lineups on the other side is Franklin County and Bourbon County. And we'll have it for you next, live on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Central Kentucky, don't be afraid of your pool water. Talk to the experts at Sunshine Pools, your BioGuard dealer. For over 50 years, our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit our store for a full line of BioGuard products, equipment, and accessories. Have your swimming pool sparkling in no time. Visit Sunshine Pools today.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Starting lineups coming up and tip-off live on Glycod.
Central Kentucky, don't be afraid of your pool water. Talk to the experts at Sunshine Pools, your BioGuard dealer. For over 50 years, our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit our store for a full line of BioGuard products, equipment, and accessories. Have your swimming pool sparkling in no time. Visit Sunshine Pools today.
From Glycod, it's Central Kentucky High School basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world. Tonight's game is brought to you by Man O' War Harley-Davidson. 100% Kentucky owned and operated. New Vista. We see the good ahead. Tim Short Auto Plaza. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Martin's Peterbilt. Keeping you rolling. Elite Building Products, where you'll find top quality products for your home. Cartown Kia, movement that inspires. Carpenter's Local 1650, build your winning career today. And by Suntime Pools and Spas and Apex Driving School. And now, courtside for all the action from Glycod on Central Kentucky High School basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Tonight's starting lineups are presented by our friends at Suntime Pools and Spas. Good people to know if you have a pool. Starters for Franklin County, they're very young with Taylor, Wheeler, Taylor, Comley, and Hazlett. Lakaya Taylor leading at 15 points per game. Starters for Bourbon County, youthful as well. Paisley Hutchison, Kendall Harden, Leah Hinkson, Reagan Ring, and Maddie Bizu Hutchison at 13 points per game. Kendall Harden averaging 9 per contest. What do you look for here early, Terrence?
I look for Franklin County to try to come out and establish themselves, play with a lot of force on the defensive end, and just try to get their offense going early.
This is an important game for both teams as Franklin County seeking their first win of the season, and Bourbon County their third consecutive home game to start the year. They love to be 2-1 to start the season. Look at your officials tonight. Deidre Powell, Gary Wilson, and Chuck Bagel. Franklin County in control in the overall series, winning 9 of 11, including the last 6. So Bourbon County trying to get on the winning side of things against Franklin County program. Great to have you here tonight live on Glycod. Joe O'Million, our camera operator. Steve Bird, our executive producer. And a treat to bring you girls high school basketball here this evening.
I think if you're Bourbon County, you want to come out early and play with a lot of energy, knowing Franklin County had a tough game last night against GRC to try to get in their legs a little bit.
Reagan Ring to jump it up for Bourbon County, donning number 11, and Lennon Comley for Franklin County. And it looks like a zone here for Bourbon County to begin things. Comley pitches it in the lane. That's Haley Hazlett. And a deliberate beginning for this Franklin County team, averaging 39 points per game. A corner three, a little bit short from Lakaya Taylor. And Bourbon County on the rebound.
Good early defensive possession for Bourbon County.
Nice swerve pass at the elbow, but it's poked away and gobbled up on the near side by Maddie Bizu. Paisley Hutchison, number 1 on the bounce. Now for Kendall Harden. An entry in the lane and deflection underneath. It's out of bounds. Bourbon County. As the Colonels underneath, Kendall Harden will flip it in play. Nearly a minute elapsed. As Harden to ignite this offense. Bourbon County averaging 46 points per game. Competition I don't think is strong as Franklin is faced early. And a nice overplay and steal. Inside, that's Micaiah Wheeler, and Wheeler has Franklin County on the board.
Defense leading the offense for Wheeler. She's been excellent at that over her career so far.
So live ball turnover has Franklin County on the board. As Hutchison veering with a left. Nice overplay as Lakia Taylor pokes it out, and it's going to belong underneath to Bourbon County. Turnover is very important for Bourbon County. So they try to minimize those miscues. And Hutchison, what's the plan here on offense?
Looks like Bourbon's trying to move the ball around, trying to get some open looks, and as we say that, knocks in a 3.
Maddie Bizu, that's the plan on offense. Her third made 3 of the year. As Lakia Taylor, starts the offense.
Franklin's got to continue to get player and ball moving against the zone. Don't get stagnant.
That's going to rim out on the baseline from Micaiah Wheeler. And a foul coming up the floor. It's the first foul of the game on Franklin County. Take another look at the Bourbon County 3. And the foul whistled on Wheeler for Franklin County, number 21, Micaiah Wheeler. As Adeline Taylor will check out for the Flyers. Kinsley Broughton, an 8th grader, in her place, number 14. Leah Hinkson rattles it in. So Bourbon County with 5 in succession. As Lakia Taylor will handle it to Wheeler.
Bourbon's playing at their pace right now. They last two possessions, they've gotten 2 great looks.
There's a long 3 from Taylor, a little bit long there, and Bourbon, it's one and done on the backboard as the rebound snatched by Maddie Bizu. And Bizu will have it trickle off her shoe top for a turnover. Flyers going back to their bench, so already Madison Sanford trying to dial up the combination on the sideline.
Immediate impact by Kingsley Broughton coming in, creating a turnover.
And Haley Hazlett, the last off the floor for Franklin as we near 5:20 in this opening quarter. Franklin County 0-2, Bourbon County 1-1 in the first week plus of this season. Taylor, a deep 3, well long with that one. And it's scooped up in the corner and a held ball. Arrow's going to be Bourbon County.
Defensively, the game is playing into Bourbon's hands. I think they would love if Franklin County just settled for a lot of 3s out of the zone instead of just penetrating the gaps and getting easier looks. Coach Highlander has to be pleased.
Yes, she does, as her offense has rattled off 5 in a row. And a good overplay, great play. That's Lakia Taylor as Franklin County into forecourt. Whips it in the corner, setting up a teammate for a 3. It's off from Kinsley Broughton. And number 4, Kendall Harden, chases down that Bourbon County rebound. Up to Paisley Hutchison. Hutchison trying to dial something up. There's a lofted 3 that stays in for Bourbon County. Leah Hickson getting the friendly bounce.
Great job against the press, creating another open look for her teammate, and she knocked it in.
Bourbon County with an 8-zilch run. That's going to swirl out of there from Wheeler. As the Flyers in dire straits early, and a wonderful pass from Lakaya Taylor.
Wow, it's a big-time pass. Got it inside, and they didn't shoot a three that time and got an easy bucket.
And how about Broughton trying to collaborate a held ball as we take another look. That was a wonderful assist to get Bourbon County on the board. Or rather, Franklin County on the board.
Looked like a senior guard making that play, but yes, only an 8th grader. Wow.
Four-plus minutes gone by. There's Lakaya Taylor, perhaps the next star blooming for Franklin County. Another assist. That one spoon-fed to Redden. She couldn't connect. And Taylor trying to dig out that loose ball. Redden again, and this time she's fouled.
Taylor's starting to have a big impact on the game, getting in the lane, creating for her teammates, and has 2 straight steals on the defensive end as well.
The 2 free throws on the menu for Raylan Redden, 5'3" freshman. And that one a little bit long. Bourbon County going to go to their bench for the first time. As Redden, a 50% free throw shooter in the early going of this season. And Franklin County's got 3 in a row.
It's important for them to score the ball as it allows them to get in their press, which can cause Bourbon some problems.
Nice overplay. That's Mackenzie Jolly that's checked in, the post player number 21. And Kendall Harden, the 8th grader. And interjecting herself in the passing lane is Taylor, and Lakaya Taylor angles it in. It's 8-7. Bourbon County, great fundamentals to break that press. Baseline floater short for Jolly. She's not going to be happy about that one as Franklin County digs out the rebound.
Yeah, I think she wished she could have that one back.
There's a corner 3 long from Broughton. And Bourbon County vacuums in the rebound. Baseline floater empty for Leah Hickson. And out of bounds side out, it's going to belong Franklin County.
Bourbon's a little sped up right now. I think they got to slow down just a little bit. Franklin County's defensive pressure is starting to speed them up.
We're going to have a timeout on the floor with 2:29 in this opening quarter. 8-7 Bourbon County, and you're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball live tonight on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
So a Bourbon County timeout with 2:29 in this opening quarter, and this game has a nice energy flow here to start.
Really nice energy flow. Bourbon started out, jumped on them early, 8-2, and Franklin County has used their defense to kind of battle back and get some easy looks to get themselves back in the game.
Franklin County with some live ball turnovers that have been key, as Lakaya Taylor with a basket as well as an assist. And head coach Highlander of Bourbon County saw something there to adjust to, and the stoppage of play, the end result.
I think she felt the momentum kind of shifting and kind of probably wanted to get her girls settled in and just let them know that, just let's relax and stick to our game plan.
So possession, Franklin County looking for their second lead. They led 2-0 before Bourbon County got on a nice run. And there is Micaiah Wheeler. She'll be on the ball here. And Lakaya Taylor zips it across the floor. Good skip. And a foul, the end result. Kinsley Hogan will head to the foul line for 2 after the Bourbon County foul.
Franklin's last 3 shots have been at the rim. I think that's what they need to continue to do instead of shooting threes, and it'll allow them to try kind of take over this game.
And that one a little bit off. And chatting with Coach Highlander before the game, she said, yes, there's a lot of youth on both teams, but these players very familiar with one another, having played throughout the middle school circuit. And Franklin County leaving some points at the foul line, but they're going to get the rebound by Hogan. And brought a step back three. Hogan again, and back to the line she marches. So Franklin County with an early advantage on the backboard. And two more for number 12, Kinsley Hogan. There's three of them that's come up empty as Bourbon County brings back Gia Griffin for the first time this evening, number 24, 5'8" freshman. We're tied at 8. 6 minutes have elapsed. Now Hinkson, good overplay by Lakaya Taylor. And Tyler applying the break. There's her companion for a three. Out off the baseline. It's going to belong to Bourbon County after the miss.
Unofficially, I think Taylor has about 5 steals already early on in this game. She is an amazing defensive player.
You get the sense we've only played 6+ minutes, but the pressure starting to make an impact in this game.
Yeah, you can kind of feel the momentum shifting a little bit, and Bourbon's been a little bit more loose with the ball, allowing a lot of deflections, and just got to continue to take care of the ball better.
Franklin County looking for the lead after the miss from Mackenzie Jolly of Bourbon County. Nice thread of the needle, and it's going to deflect off of 24, Gia Griffin of Bourbon, and it will stay Franklin County ball. Hogan inside. And now Taylor surveys her options. Micaiah Wheeler back out to Broughton. She's off again, and there's Griffin with a rebound and a foul.
Broughton has a nice stroke. I think they need to get a hand up on her. I think she's going to eventually start making those shots. She has a really nice stroke on her.
Well, you certainly like the persistence of Broughton.
Yes,
young player, an 8th grader coming right in to shoot the ball.
Came in not shy at all. Got to love it as a coach.
With a minute left in this opening quarter. Tie ball game as Broughton on the ball. There's Griffin flipping to Hutchison. Jolly. Wide open three. Bizu this time well off the mark after connecting early. In Bourbon County with a run out there is Lakaya Taylor. Angles it up and in. That's Wheeler, excuse me.
Franklin County scoring off their defense, pushing the ball. It's very important for them to get easy buckets.
That's Micaiah Wheeler with a basket in, causing that turnover for Franklin County as Taylor finds Wheeler with a three. The rebound by Harden with 18 seconds, now less than that in this opening quarter. Hutchison inside the line. With 8 seconds is Harden veering to the left. Nice thread of the needle, and Griffin bounces it in. That's a great way to wrap up quarter number 1 for Bourbon County as Gia Griffin gets the basket after a wonderful assist by her teammate.
Great way to close the quarter for Bourbon. They really needed a basket right there. It was kind of feel like the momentum was slipping away from them. That's good for them to see it go in the rim.
Be right back on Glycod.
First responders do the incredible. They help save lives. And so can you by donating at CSL Plasma. Your plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines. And you can be rewarded for your generosity. Every plasma donation can do so much for so many. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate plasma today at your local CSL Plasma Center.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Tied at 10, and a great assist by Bourbon County Gia Griffin with the basket after the assist from Kendall Harden to close quarter number 1. There's Hutchison up top for the Colonels.
Got it inside, go up.
And a travel on Jolly. Good defense that time by Raylan Redden of Franklin County.
Really good job. They're really doing a great job pressuring the ball. They're not allowing any easy passes to get through the lanes.
Strong drive, wonderful basket for Micaiah Wheeler, her 6th point.
Another shot at the rim. Franklin County's doing a great job taking advantage of the layups, getting in the lane.
And Bourbon County being harassed. That's Maddie Bizu that coughed it up in the corner. And going to stay. Or is it? Nope, it's going to be Franklin County ball.
The pressure is really giving Bourbon County a lot of problems right now.
And Bourbon County going to try to counterattack that as they'll bring back in Leah Hinkson, an extra ball handler. How's the zone thus far been for Bourbon?
I think it was effective early on when Franklin County was just settling for threes, but they've used their defense to, get transition buckets to not really allow them to set up in the zone.
Now you got a makeshift 2-3, maybe even a 3-2.
Yeah, really trying to force Franklin to make some threes.
Entry inside the lane. There's Adeline Taylor, and you've got a lot of congestion underneath there, and the basket rims off. Good seal-off by 21 Mackenzie Jolly of Bourbon County. 6:38 in his first half. A 12-10 Franklin County lead. And Griffin steals it away as she threw it away, rather, to Wheeler. Micaiah Wheeler swerves it around. Great pass, and Redden is fouled by Bourbon County.
That's been Franklin's best offense tonight, getting stops and turnovers on the defensive end and pushing the ball, getting in the lane and not allowing Bourbon to set up in their zone.
So 2 free throws for Raylan Redden. 1 of 4 thus far. That one stays in. As Jolly will check out for Bourbon County as the Colonels now stare at a 4-point deficit, largest lead tonight for Franklin County.
I think Bourbon's got to be careful here. Try to get a good shot. You don't want this game to slip away from you this early on. Franklin's doing a good job on the defensive end and not allowing them to get in their stuff.
And flip over in the corner. That's Leah Hinkson. Fadeaway jumper is off the mark, and the rebound secured by Micaiah Wheeler of Franklin County. Outlet pass to Lakiah Taylor. Nearing the 6-minute mark of this first half. Nice reversal. Taylor flings it long. And the rebound secured by Leah Hinkson for 13 at Bourbon County. Seeking their first points of this second quarter.
She's just so disruptive on the defensive end. She's getting her hands on everything. There she is.
There's Lakiah Taylor up and 2 more.
Created another turnover for her teams that led to a layup.
So Lakiah Taylor now with 4. And Bourbon County down 16-10. And look at that, Taylor again right in the passing lane, and a foul going to be on Bourbon County. And a Bourbon County timeout as Coach Highlander seeking some answers against this pressure. A 6-point Franklin County lead. We'll be right back after this on Glycod.
With Fast Signs, create striking custom visuals that inspire pride district-wide. Fast Signs, make your statement.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
What are the adjustments Bourbon County can make against this pressure?
I think Bourbon should probably go to a 2-1-2, flash someone in the middle, reverse the ball, and try to attack, have a 3-on-2.
As Franklin County outscoring the Colonels by 6 here in the first 2.5 minutes of this second stanza.
they'd be in the game if they could take care of the ball in the half court. Their zone has been pretty effective for the most part. As you see, Franklin turns it over there.
There's a turnover. Kendall Harden with it for Bourbon County. There's Harden trying to evade Wheeler. Now Paisley Hutchison scoreless thus far. Their leading scorer at 13 a game. That's going to be off the mark from Madison Aikman. And the rebound secured by Franklin County as Taylor. Fadeaway three is in.
Wow. Big time shot by Taylor.
Micaiah Taylor with 7 after the made three. And a 17, now 19-10 Flyers advantage. Paisley Hutchison off the mark, chased down in the corner by Aaliyah Hinkson. Now Hutchison spinning inside the lane. And it's a back in play to 21, Micaiah Wheeler of Franklin County. And a great pass for a missed layup and a foul on Bourbon County as we take one more look at the three by Lakiah Taylor.
She's gonna probably flirt with a triple-double tonight. I'm gonna go out and say it. She's playing phenomenal right now.
Points, assists, steals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's Adeline Taylor off the mark. And it's going to belong to the Colonels as Reagan Ring checks back in. Nice few good minutes for freshman Gia Griffin.
Bourbon, just take your time, get it in. Hit the middle and get a ball reversal, and you'll be able to attack this press.
Bourbon County held scoreless here in the first 4 minutes of this second quarter. And the post entry a little bit too lofty and out for a turnover. Yes, Micaiah Wheeler into front court for Franklin County. Flyers trying to avoid first 0-3 start since 2002 and 3. And it's going to belong to Bourbon County. With that loss last night, they hadn't started 0-2 since 2003 and 4. So that just speaks to the success that program has had.
Yeah, it probably won't happen very often up there with the type of program they have and the type of talent that you normally have on the court.
Great middle school programs funnel into Franklin County High School. There's just 3:20 remaining in this half, and Bourbon County again looking for their first basket. Yes, Hutchison wheeling and dealing.
It's a tall task to trying to get downhill against Wheeler. I'm saying she's one of the best defenders in the 11th region, and she's really showing it right now.
Nice effort by Maddie Bizu. She'll head to the foul line for 2. Bourbon County is a team through 2 games, shoots at 52% from the foul line. Great to be here tonight at Bourbon County High School. First time we've had a game here. We'll be back here next Thursday for boys game as the Colonels will host Campbell County. It'll be an interregional game. Bourbon County's on the board. 19-11 in the entry, swiped and stolen. Just 3 minutes in this half. Bizu on the bounce. And Aikman put it on the floor, and that was not a wise decision as Taylor scarfed it up.
Not around her. You must be very strong with the ball if she's around her. She's going to take it from you.
Adeline Taylor lofts that long. And Bourbon County with a rebound. Is the Colonels. And a travel going to be the end result as Leah Hinkson trying to get some space.
I like the adjustment Coach Sanford made a couple possessions ago with the middle ball screen to allow Wheeler to get in the middle of the lane against this zone, and then they had the advantage, the numbers advantage.
Going to be very interesting this season to see the development and growth of this Franklin County team.
Yeah, I think they can grow a couple more of those young players to go along with Wheeler and Taylor. I think they'll be really good.
And an overplay foul on Lennon Comley, 5'8" sophomore. As the Colonels without a field goal here in the first nearly 6 minutes. They trailed, or rather a tied at 10 after the conclusion of the first quarter. As Hutchison, a nice extra pass in the corner. That's going to be off the mark from Johnny Hickson, the 7th grader.
First clean look they had in a while, just was unable to knock it down.
And Micaiah Taylor pausing at the elbow. Now 21, Micaiah Wheeler will have it. Taylor, a lengthy three. That was a little bit long. Got the rebound, though. And a good steal by 11, Reagan Ring of Bourbon County. And then there's the other 11 with the steal and an outlet to Wheeler, and Wheeler for 2.
Great steal by Taylor, and hits ahead to Wheeler for gets the assist in the basket.
Micaiah Wheeler now with 8. And a 21-11 first half start for Franklin County.
Another deflection. She is so disruptive on the defensive end.
This play pretty much synopsizes this first half, with Taylor the steal and then Wheeler to knock it in. And Bourbon County back to live action, and there's an aggressive take and a well-executed half-court play and a Franklin County foul.
Great job, Eve. Good for her to see one go through the nets right at the free throw line and try to get the offense going.
This will be Reagan Ring. Again, nearly a double-double versus Lloyd Memorial on Friday. 9 points, 11 rebounds. It'll take it back to a single-figure game. And a productive offensive set that time for Bourbon County. Under a minute now in the half.
If you're Franklin here, you want to continue to try to get good looks and go into the half with a big lead. You don't want to allow them to get it down to single digits. Ball's a little stagnant right now. They need to move the ball a little bit, get a little bit more player movement to shift the zone around.
Franklin County doing a good job of taking care of the ball here. Under 20 seconds now.
Looks like they may be holding for the last shot.
Taylor now under 10. Nice pass. And an even better block by Reagan Ring as the shot attempt from Raylan Ridden came up empty. Now you got 5.2.
Big time no-look pass right there. She is extremely talented.
As the Flyers unload. Taylor, a lofty three, and it swirls in. And that's going to take us to half. Lakaya Taylor, 10 first half points, and a 13-24 Bourbon County deficit.
Shooting it deep from Curry range right there to go into the half.
More coverage coming up. You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball live tonight on Glycon.
My favorite thing about being a student at U of L is just the sense of community that I have on campus or off campus. Sports has positively influenced my life by taking me out of just slumps that I have in dark places. Anytime I'm feeling down or maybe alone, I always have basketball to go to. I can go to the gym at any time of the day and just my mind clears up. My name is Javon Hadley, and I'm better without it.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Man of War Harley-Davidson, your 100% Kentucky-owned and operated Harley-Davidson motorcycle dealership at 2073 Bryant Road in Lexington. Visit manofwarhd.com.
Back at Bourbon County High School, Chris Labar, former EKU assistant Terrence Commodore here, in a 24-13 Franklin County lead at half. What was the big difference in the 11-point second quarter for Franklin County?
I think the second quarter, Franklin County's defense kind of took over the game. Taylor just was phenomenal on both ends of the court. She was all over the passing lane. She was finishing at the rim, and she knocked in a couple threes.
Leading scores presented in part by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Taylor with 10, Bourbon County 5 points for Leah Hinkson as we take another look at the final three to close the first half. Lakia Taylor's second made three of the half.
Yeah, it was a big-time shot at the end of the half for her. I think she's the only one from Franklin to knock a couple threes in tonight. So there's got to be an adjustment made in that zone to kind of shade towards her.
You've got 4 players that have scored for Franklin County. Taylor 10, Micaiah Wheeler with 8. Kinsley Broughton has 2, 1 each for Raylan Redden and Kinsley Hogan. For Bourbon County, Leah Hinkson, of course, with 5. Manny Bizu has 4, and 2 free throws for Reagan Ring, as Franklin County outscored Bourbon County 14-3 in the second quarter. And what can the Colonels do here in the third quarter to get back in this game?
I think in the third quarter, the Colonels need to come out and, the front court of the press is not really bothering them. They're getting their turnovers in the half court. I think they got to try to use one of the bigs to step out and give a pressure release for the guard to take some of the pressure off of her. And that way she can probably get downhill and they can find some easier looks.
And for Bourbon County, their leading scorer at 13 a game, Paisley Hutchison, yet to score tonight.
Yeah, they've done a good job defending her. I think coming in, the game plan was kind of to harass her, give her a lot of ball pressure, and try to keep her from getting everybody else involved and getting her offense off.
And defensively, we talked about Lakia Taylor's offense, but her defense has really stood out tonight.
Yeah, her defense is very impressive. I mean, she's getting steals on the ball, off the ball, tons of deflections, and that's kind of the main reason they were able to get this lead they got in the second quarter.
Stay close. We'll have the second half coming up next. It's Franklin County and Bourbon County, and you're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball live tonight on Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our way, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Tonight's broadcast would not be possible without the support of our corporate partners on Glycod as they support our free-to-watch high school athletics platform. Please let them know how much you appreciate their support of us on Glycod. Free-to-watch high school athletics. So 24-13 as Bourbon County trying to carve their way back inside this game, and certainly they've got the ability to do so, but it's going to have to start on defense.
Yeah, they got the ability to get back in the game. They've shown that. Like you said, they just got to get a couple of stops, prevent the transition, make Franklin County play in the half court, and they'll have a much better success rate, and take care of the ball on the other end. With all the turnovers, they've been, it's limited their shots at the rim. You can't score without getting shots at the rim.
So Franklin County possession to start this third quarter.
You imagine as an 8th grade middle school coach trying to prepare for Taylor.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You can make an all-city middle school team with the two teams on this floor tonight. A lot of young talent and an early foul on Bourbon County.
Nice half-court set by Coach Sanford coming out of the half-court to get an easy look at the rim.
You just know all those years that she sat beside Joey Thacker. Has certainly paid dividends. Joey, one of the most well-respected high school coaches. 24 seasons in Frankfort. He coached 2001 to 03 at Frankfort High, then 2003 to 2025 at Franklin County, but 533 wins during that career. So what's the plan here on offense? Well, Bourbon County throws it away. That's Lakia Taylor up to Micaiah Wheeler for 2 more.
Yeah, I think they've got to figure out a way to, like you said, get a pressure release for the guard out top, because they, like I said, they're beating the press, but once they get in the half court, they're trying to force it in the middle, and they're getting a lot of deflections and turning it over.
There's Hutchison, and she's on the board with her first field goal.
Nice strong move, a nice pull up. Need a lot more of that.
27-15 as Franklin County by 12. What a wonderful basket for Lakia Taylor, and she's starting to really heat up.
Deep three.
And Harden steers it in. She made 63 of them last year, and that's her first tonight as Bourbon County now trailing 29-18.
Shot that with a lot of confidence.
And that's Wheeler to her companion, Lennon Comley.
Bourbon's tried the man, play a little man the last couple of possessions, but those both guards have able to get in the lane and get downhill to get easy looks.
And you've got 4 Franklin County Flyers going to check in right now. The next whistle as Madison Sanford. She only brought 9 tonight. 9 suiting up, and there's not a soul on the bench.
I think Coach is upset giving up back-to-back baskets. She didn't like it. 2 wide-open looks.
Madison playing at Scott County under head coach Steve Helton. Also play collegiately at USC Upstate as well as Transylvania.
Bourbon's already scored more points this quarter than they did the entire second quarter, which has got to be a great sign for Coach.
You know, the problem is Franklin County's also matching their production from that second quarter.
Absolutely. Got to keep them out of the lane. That's where they've gotten the most success at.
And Franklin County able to gobble up that loose ball. Got some new faces on the floor, and there's an and one for Caitlin Kennedy.
So Sanford knew what she was doing. Straightened the game and an and one.
These young players have moxie, just coming right into the game, seeking offense.
Extremely confident. You got to love it. Like I said, that's a good sign for Coach going forward. As the year goes along, they'll be better and better.
Chatting with her assistant before the game. That's going to be off from Kendall Harden, the 11th region this year. Douglas took one on the chin last night pretty badly to Assumption of Louisville, and you look at the 11th region. Might be down a little bit this year on the girls' side. Stolen away as Franklin County driving. Here's Micaiah Wheeler, carves it short. And Leah Hinkson out with it now for Bourbon County. And Hinkson will flip it up, and she'll be fouled.
Yeah, I think if you want to get those early, get Douglas and Franklin County kind of early right now. I think both teams will, by the end of the season, they'll be up there near the top of the better teams in the state and be ready to compete.
You got a Lafayette team with some experience coming back, very well coached.
Also think Dunbar will surprise some people this year. They have some nice young talent over there as well.
Great point. Eric Daniels' group off to a good start, and they appear to be healthy for the first time in a while.
Yeah, that's going to be important for them going forward, staying healthy. Had some injuries to some key players last year, and I think Coach Daniels is excited about the group he has this year.
5:30 now in this third quarter. And Bourbon County trailing 33-19, and that's a great pass, and Paisley Hutchinson with 4 points now.
Bourbon County can string together a few stops in a row, they'll be right there in this game. They're starting to score the basketball.
Both teams doing a much better job of scoring the ball in this quarter. And a loose ball gobbled up by Micaiah Wheeler in backcourt. Able to maintain her dribble somehow, and a turnover.
Got to push it, take advantage of the numbers, see if they can get another easy look.
There's Hutchison. Oh, you can almost see that steal coming, and a foul a little late by Franklin County's Micaiah Wheeler. Third foul on Wheeler. That bears watching. As the Flyers with a couple of subs. See what Bourbon County can do here in the half court. Flip high off the glass, cleaned up by Reagan Ring, and she's fouled.
That's the thing about when you get downhill and get to the rim, you create a lot of help. Whether you make or miss it, it allows rebound opportunities for your teammates as well because the defense had to help.
So Reagan Ring, again, possesses that skill set of attacking the backboard. Great luxury to have, as she'll have two.
She can kind of get going here. That'll help them a lot, as she has a size advantage over Franklin County.
Yeah, the Flyers are doing some good things, both teams doing some good things, but Bourbon County's offense significantly improved in this quarter. Well done. Reagan Ring with 4 made free throws tonight.
Oh.
And the Colonel's going to get it right back.
She thought someone was supposed to be there for the early break, but nobody was home.
And the Flyers going to call timeout as Madison Sanford pauses play for 30. You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod, and we'll be right back.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Flyers call timeout after an unforced turnover, and Bourbon County with a basket here would make it a single-digit game. Still plenty of time left tonight at Bourbon County High School.
As you said earlier, Bourbon has been much better on the offensive end this half. They must string together a few stops. You can't trade baskets being down by this much, though.
It's Maddie Bizu able to save possession. And Paisley Hutchison underneath 11 Reagan Ring, and Ring coughs it up. And a held ball going to stay Bourbon County.
Got the ball where they wanted it, but she kind of just couldn't get a grasp of it, couldn't hang on to it to power up and lay it in. I'd go right back to that.
There's a three dead on. It's going to be off the mark. And Franklin County digs out the rebound. Haley Hazlett with the rebound after the miss on the three by Leah Hinkson. Nice reversal. Broughton pausing. And Lakia Taylor been one of the key differences in this game with Micaiah Wheeler, the other for Franklin County. Taylor shot short. And Hinkson, 13, snares the rebound. And
put your head up. Good job.
As Hutchison has it just ripped away and stolen.
Turned it over. Gotten a couple of stops. Just now they haven't been able to convert. Big shot right there.
Off the mark from Raylan Redden, 22 on that three. And Bourbon County with a rebound. Leah Hinkson driving. Missed one from the doorstep.
Yeah, she got a good look. I think she probably should. If she had another opportunity, she probably would use the backboard.
And another assist. Taylor, this time it's number 10, Haley Hazlett.
Makes the game so easy for her teammates.
Kendall Harden veering in, swerves it for a long corner. Three is in for Hinkson.
Inside out three. Great job getting in the lane and finding an open shooter off the help.
Leah Hinkson connecting for her second three tonight. We've got a 9-point ball game. Broughton tries to respond. And Hinkson, 13, climbing the backboard for Bourbon County. Here's Paisley Hutchison. And an unforced turnover.
Got it down to 9 with the ball. Kind of want to get a little bit better look than that. Well, actually get a look instead of turning it over, I should say.
The Flyers have had opportunities in this game, just a couple of empty possessions. And Franklin County a little more consistent on offense. That's one of the key reasons they lead 35-26. And live ball turnovers.
Absolutely. You got to take care of the ball.
Micaiah Wheeler swerves it in the lane to Haley Hazlett. In and a foul.
Nice cross-screen action from Franklin County there to get her a nice, easy look at the rim, and she was able to finish it with the foul.
Hazlett with her second field goal tonight. She's got 4 points. As Bourbon County will sub out after their fourth foul in this quarter. And there's Mackenzie Jolly with a rebound.
Maybe try to get her a ball screen to kind of alleviate, give her pressure release against Taylor. Here she comes to set one, but it's hard. It's just so disruptive. It's hard to get a screen on her.
Nice backdoor. Maddie Bizou catches and scores. Bizou with 6. Check that, 7 tonight. Adeline Taylor off the mark that time. A little bit of a push shot from Micaiah Wheeler comes off the mark. Only a 9-point game.
That's our 4th.
And a Franklin County foul. That's also their 5th team foul. And it is, as Terrence told you, Micaiah Wheeler's 4th foul. That bears watching with 1:09 to play in this third quarter.
If she can knock these 2 in, get it down to 7, and her going out with her 4th, and Bourbon can kind of make a run.
How long do you keep her out of this game?
I think it depends on time and score. I think if you're able to keep the lead from 6 on up, I think you kind of rest her till early halfway into the 4th. I mean, if they go on a run, I think you might want to put her back in a little earlier.
Jolly scarfs up that rebound, but she's going to the foul line. So Bourbon County with 2 more opportunities to reduce this deficit.
Coach Highland is telling you, thinking if we can just convert these free throws, we're right there.
Mackenzie Jolly scoreless tonight. 2 of 6 on the campaign in the early segment of this season. And they have left a bundle of points at the free throw line.
You got to have those, especially if you want to beat one of the better teams in the 11th region. You need to convert these easy free throws.
So Jolly 1 more as Bourbon County's misfired on their last 3 free throws. Make it 4.
It's kind of like a turnover. You get 4 free throws and miss them all. So let's see if they can get a stop here.
Under a minute now in this third quarter as Lakia Taylor lost the handle.
They got the stop.
Maddie Bizou in the open floor. And a great call as Bizou dragged the pivot foot.
Kind of got sped up a little bit. And as you said, dragged the pivot foot. Couldn't convert that turnover. I think 43 seconds here. Let's see what Franklin. I think they'd like to get a good, clean look going into the 4th quarter.
We've not seen Gia Griffin for Bourbon County. Played pretty well in her first half stint. We'll see if she comes back in the game and has a little bit of a size advantage over some of the Flyers. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I thought she gave us some great minutes in the first half. She seems like she has a lot of potential.
34 seconds as Franklin County idling the clock here. Basket here bumps it up to double figures. Micaiah Taylor veering in. 15 now. Taylor bumps it in underneath. Basket in for Haley Hazlett.
Great pass. You just had to catch and finish it. Taylor, it's just a tall task to defend.
That's going to take us to quarter number 4. 39-28 Franklin County. They led by 11 at half. They lead by the same margin after 3. And we'll have the fourth next, live from Bourbon County High School on Glycod.
No one college can be all things to all people. But Bluegrass Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Franklin County possession to start this fourth quarter, 39-28 advantage. Micaiah Wheeler still on the bench with those 4 fouls. Great play, Haley Hazlett, back-to-back buckets, 8 points now for her in the game.
Franklin's Coach Sanderson's been great out of timeouts and start of quarters with great sets, getting good looks for her teammates. Getting good looks for her players.
Kendall Harden steering in, a roof scraper for 3. And a foul on Bourbon County's Reagan Ring as Harden now 2 made threes in this half.
Both Harden and Taylor both are shooting from deep.
Yeah, that was well behind the three-point line. As Hazlett knocks in the free throw. I think one of the keys for Franklin County this season, will they be able to find a third score? And Hazlett right now fitting that bill with 10 points.
Yeah, she's had a great second half right now, and she's doing a good job, much better job of finishing her easy looks this half. Should be an important piece for them going forward.
43-31. Some building blocks tonight for both teams. Bourbon County only 3 points in the second quarter, and that's been, in essence, the ball game, at least to this point.
Yeah, played them pretty much even other than that second quarter.
Lennon Comley will inbound. If this score holds, it'll be Franklin County's first win of the season. They're back in action Saturday versus Southwestern. Bourbon County also back in action this weekend. They'll host Estill County on Saturday. There's an entry to Hazlett. Boy, she's feeling good.
You know, confidence is an amazing thing. She got a couple easy ones early, and now she's feeling really good and starting to play a lot better.
You look down that Franklin County roster, and you find another outstanding 8th grader. 45-31. And this game starting to slide away tonight for Bourbon County.
A couple consecutive turnovers for them, I think. The pressure started to get to them a little bit. Maybe it's slightly fatigued. Just got to settle in and get a better look.
There's Lakia Taylor into front court. She reminds me a little bit of Frederick Douglass's McKaylee Bennett, just in terms of makeup and Speed up top, out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Bourbon County.
Those two backcourts will be, if they meet in the region, will be fun to watch.
Well, it's going to belong to Franklin County, excuse me. So Flyer ball. And now it's Bourbon County ball after the turnover. There's Hutchison, left-hand dribble, and erased, but a foul on Lennon Comley, number 30 of Franklin County. That'll be her fourth. As Kylie Highlander paces down the Bourbon County sideline.
Hazlitt's play has stepped up and scoring the ball. It's kind of allowed Coach Sanford, as I say that, she's bringing her back in the game to rest Wheeler a little bit with the foul trouble.
Hutchison now 5 points, all occurring in this second half. She's got a nice touch on her shot.
Great looking stroke.
45-33. Less than 6 minutes to play. That one's going to steer out from Lakaya Taylor. And Bourbon County down a dozen. Madison Aikman from the free throw line. 5'6", 8th grader. Bourbon County with back-to-back baskets.
Let's see if they can get a stop here. And like I said, they're still in the game. A lot of game left, but.
Oh, there's Gia stepping in the passing lane. Gia Griffin with a big defensive play.
Good things have happened both times she's been in the game tonight.
Hutchison. Boy, that would have been interesting with a foul had it gone in, but she's going to the free throw line.
Nice job getting in the lane. Just got to make both of these free throws, and here we are.
And Bourbon County has missed numerous free throws tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be something to come back to bite them. I think Coach will look at the film after the game and see that was a big problem for them.
Oh, my. And we have a lane violation on Franklin County, so Paisley Hutchison will have one more attempt.
Offensively, I'd like to see if Bourbon can possibly move Harden off the ball and try to get her a clean open look from three. But she's knocked down 2 of them this half.
Hutchison now with 7, 6 beneath her 13-point average. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's a Bourbon County timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 5:13 on the game clock. 45-36 Franklin County over Bourbon County on Glycod.
Leaves and other dirt and grime are no match against the experts at Suntime Pools, your BioGuard dealer. Weekly service, computerized water testing, or just need advice. Our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit us today for a full line of BioGuard swimming pool products. Suntime Pools.
Hey, who turned out the lights? Hello?
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Paisley Hutchison back for another Bourbon County free throw with just over 5 minutes left and only a 9-point ball game.
Yeah, Bourbon's right here. Like I said, if they can make their free throws and on the defensive end, they've gotten a few stops, just got to convert them. Can't trade baskets this late in the game.
Oh, it was a violation, on Bourbon County, so it was not on the Flyers. So it's Franklin County ball. Strong drive to the basket and a Bourbon County foul. Coming up at the conclusion of this game, we'll have our most outstanding players, presented by Carpenters Local Union 1650. Also talk about some upcoming games on Glycott as well. There's a nice, well-designed play on the inbound, and the shot off the mark from Lakaya Taylor as Bourbon County in transition. And Hutchison back to the free throw line.
Hanging around. They're hanging around. They've got to convert these free throws eventually if they want to win this game, though.
So Paisley back for two more. At least missed her last two. And this would make it an 8-point deficit and enable Bourbon County to pick up with some pressure.
It's tough.
It is. It's Franklin County with the rebound. And a well-executed play and an and one, and there you go. Adeline Taylor puts it in.
Chance at a 5-point swing here if she's able to convert this free throw. I think if they could just convert some free throws, they could probably put a little game pressure on Franklin County, and maybe fatigue could set in as they had a tough game against GRC last night.
Yeah, through two games, Bourbon County was 52% as a team from the foul line. They're going to be well beneath that. That's off the mark from Hutchison. And a held ball, the arrow. Get this arrow correct. It's actually Bourbon County's possession. And it will be Flyers ball underneath. Bourbon County possession underneath.
They just got to concentrate more. I mean, they got some pretty solid shooters on the team. Just got to focus in when they get to the line.
And a productive night from Leah Hinkson with 8 points. And that one a little bit short as Hinkson floated it up and running the floor, and a crafty left-handed basket for Lakaya Taylor.
Great look ahead by Wheeler, advancing the ball with a pass. Love when kids advance the ball with a pass instead of just dribbling it all the way up the court.
The importance of guard play in big games, and Franklin County absolutely has that box checked. Kendall Harden short on that three. There's Lakaya Taylor. Well-balanced attack as she'll float it across. And that's going to be off the mark from Haley Hazlett. Adeline Taylor spins out on the three in the corner. And a held ball, the arrow. Franklin County.
She had a good look there from three. Just couldn't convert a great rebound, though. And I think they can just, take their time a little bit and get a little bit better looks at the rim right now with them having such a big lead. Nice move there to get to the rim by Taylor.
Yeah, that was off the mark. Missed it from the front porch, if you will. Caitlin Kennedy off on that three. And Franklin County in complete control. And finally, Kendall Harden there for Bourbon County on that rebound.
Nobody stopped the ball.
There you go, Paisley Hutchison.
This time got the bucket and the foul. Let's see if she can, see one go through the nets to the free throw line and kind of convert here.
So Hutchison, 9 points unofficially. And Reagan Ring with a rebound. Back to Hutchison. Kendall Harden a three.
Oh,
wow. In and out. And out of bounds, Franklin County. That would have been a big one at the 2:59 mark.
Would have been huge. She had a clean look at it and it just couldn't stay down.
That would have been a 5-point trip. 2:58 left. And Franklin County trying to hang on to it. It's going to squirt in the corner. And Bourbon out with it. There's Hutchison as Paisley Hutchison drives. And a foul the other way.
Bourbon County, you probably look at this after the game, watch the film, it might drive you crazy because they've had a ton of opportunities to kind of make this a close game and probably could have a great chance of winning at the end if they was converting.
2:35 left. And Coach Highlander might like to see her team move the ball a little bit sometimes. Kind of stays stuck on one side of the floor.
Yeah, they haven't done a good job of getting ball reversals.
Going to be out of bounds to Franklin County at the 2:17 mark.
A lot of kids, when they're getting pressured as much as Taylor and Wheeler are pressing them out front, they just kind of try to put their head down and get to the rim instead of moving the ball, running a nice action to give them a pressure release.
Strong drive, nice move by Kennedy, could not connect. And both teams now at 4 fouls plus. That's on Bourbon County. Rather, it's on Franklin County, their 5th team foul. Look at the Friars' upcoming schedule. Be a while before they're back at home. It'll be the first of the year before they're back at Franklin County High School for a home game. And Kendall Harden for 2.
There you go, finally knock one in.
So Harden now with 7.
Make this kind of hurts them. They're not able to get in their press either. Last time they got in their press, Franklin turned it over.
There's Adeline Taylor, step back 3, backside rebound up and in for Raylan Redden.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker right there.
Good effort tonight by Bourbon County, just could not execute consistently enough to get it done, but a foul. Good effort by Kendall Harden, so she'll go back for 2 free throws. First foul on Franklin County's Lakaya Taylor. Bourbon County's upcoming schedule. Estill County at home on Saturday before games at Moco and Madisonville to wrap up the 3rd week of December.
I think I know what they'll be doing a lot of in practice tomorrow.
1:38 left. And out of bounds off that baseline, it will stay Franklin County. I think at some point it becomes more mental, does it not, than anything else?
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Gets contagious and it's mental. When they kind of see it on their face walking up to the line right now. Be good to see someone go up there and knock 2 down just to get something to build on going forward.
Well beneath the 3-point arc, and there's 3 more for Lakaya Taylor, her 3rd made 3 tonight.
I think that's the dagger right there, big time shot.
1:15 left.
And then forces a turnover on this end.
Franklin County last night versus GRC only put 32 on the board. They've had a nice improvement offensively tonight with that made 3, 54 of them now.
I know she's just an 8th grader, but she's going to be one of the better players in the 11th region. She's a special talent.
As is Micaiah Wheeler. And Bourbon County out with a rebound. And the Energizer Bunny by Taylor. Great effort on that back tap. And it's going to result in a turnover.
She's got to be in great shape as hard as she plays on both ends. She doesn't stop.
And Franklin County content to potentially dribble out the clock. Flyers will improve to 1-2. Bourbon County will fall to that same 1-2 mark.
Coach getting her first win as a head coach. Got to feel good.
And that's going to do it here as Bourbon County on the defensive end. We'll watch Franklin County come in, and we'll have one more inbound play. It'll be Flyer possession underneath. Good win tonight for the Flyers.
Yeah, good win. They got probably good thing for them to get a win this early and just start building confidence with a lot of young talent. I know Wheeler's used to winning a lot of games, and her leadership is going to, kind of take over for this team. And moving forward, they're going to be a hard team to beat.
First win of head coach Madison Sanford's career, Franklin County over Bourbon County tonight, 54-49. We'll step aside. Our post-game report presented by Cartown Kia is on the other side from Glycod.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Paramedics do the incredible. They help save lives. And so can you by donating at CSL Plasma. Your plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines. And you can be rewarded for your generosity. Every plasma donation can do so much for so many. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate plasma today at your local CSL Plasma Center.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia, your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit CartownKiaUSA.com.
Back live tonight at Bourbon County High School. Franklin County gets their first win of the season, defeating Bourbon County 54-39. You go back to that second quarter, Franklin County outscoring Bourbon 14-3, and then all those missed free throws. I think those 2 points, the big difference in this game.
Yeah, those two things are the main thing that was allowed Franklin County to prevail. I mean, they kind of took over that second quarter. Taylor kind of dominated both ends in that quarter to get her team a nice, comfortable lead, and they kind of played even after that. But that was the key to the game.
For Franklin County, as they came into this game really looking for their first win, what did you make of their performance throughout these 32 minutes?
Well, I thought it was a great bounce back for them. I mean, last night they played one of the better teams in the state in GRC, which is tough to do for any team, let alone a team as young as Franklin County. And I thought they showed a good job of, having some mental toughness and coming back tonight and getting a good win.
Take a look at our most outstanding players tonight, presented by our great partners at Carpenter's local union 1650 in Lexington. You can build your winning career today. Visit carpenters.com. It certainly doesn't take Perry Mason to figure out who it's going to be for Franklin County. Lakaya Taylor, 17 points. And my goodness, you mentioned it earlier, might have close to a triple-double.
Yeah, she was amazing tonight. I mean, on both ends of the court, she was extremely dominant. She was so disruptive on the defensive end, especially in that second quarter when they kind of took over the game. She's going to be a special player.
You had really her Batman and Robin, if you will. Micaiah Wheeler had 8 points, and then Haley Hazlett off the bench with 12 points, and most of those occurring in the second half.
Yeah, she provided a great spark for them. Coach Sanford did a good job of starting the second half, running a nice set for her to get her layup at the rim, and then once the game settled in, the guards got in the lane and found her, and she was finishing. Got a lot of confidence from that.
And for Bourbon County, Kendall Harden with 7. Leah Hinkson also had a good night with 8 points, but just way too many missed free throws.
Yeah, they got some things to build on. They hung around the game against a great team, but like you said, they're young and they'll get better. They just got to convert those free throws and, not have as bad a quarter as they did in the second quarter to have a chance to win a game like this.
I think Reagan Ring did some really good things for them tonight, made 4 free throws and a strong rebounding tonight.
Well, yeah, she did a good job on the glass. I thought the players we just mentioned did well, and I think they had a bright spot come off the bench that they might have something build forward with Gia Griffith.
We'll take one more time out, be back to talk more about upcoming coverage tonight on Glycod. Franklin County over Bourbon County, 54-39 on Glycod.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Sports have influenced my life in a tremendous way. I'm able to see all these new opportunities and meet all these great new people. My interests outside of basketball are trying to relax and hang out with my friends and explore Louisville itself. I know I'm more successful because of the positive choices I've made and actions I've taken. My name is Kanai Roots, and I'm better without it.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
More Central Kentucky High School basketball coming up. We will have coverage starting Tuesday of next week. Tates Creek and Lafayette for a great doubleheader. Campbell County, Bourbon County back here next Thursday, and then we'll wrap up our calendar coverage of 2025 as Simon Kenton will travel to Lawrenceburg to take on Anderson County. Please subscribe to our growing YouTube free-to-watch platform and tell a friend about us. That'll do it for us tonight. Terrence Commodore, great job on analyst. Joe O'Melion was our camera operator, and Steve Bird has been our producer. I'm Chris LeBar. Good night. You've been watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Basketball, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world. Tonight's game was brought to you by Man-O-War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. New Vista, we see the good ahead. Tim Short Auto Plaza. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. Elite Building Products in Nicholasville, where you'll find top quality products for your home. Cartown Kia, movement that inspires. Carpenter's Local 1650. Build your winning career today. And by Suntime Pools and Spas and Apex Driving School.
Visit glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.